Hi, Joseph Warren here with another quick thorough tip on shooting. One of the things that are very, very important on your shot alignment is how you're holding your arm while you're shooting. Now, a lot of people just shoot in a comfortable position that comes natural to them, which is basically they put the cue in their hand, and it's just kind of, they know it's supposed to go forward and backwards, and then they kind of get their aim going, whether it be a open bridge or a closed bridge or either one. It's just, they just know to push it forward. Well, when doing so, this tends to happen. And then they wonder why they're missing the shot. So what we're trying to do is, I reference a particular item that you can correlate your arm with this object. If you've ever seen a grandfather clock, it's got a pendulum that does one thing. It just does one motion and the second motion. It doesn't do this as it goes back and forth. It's not moving like this while it's moving. You understand what I mean? So let's try this. The pendulum just goes forward and backwards. It's not going side to side and forward and backwards. See what I'm saying? It's not going like that. So what you want to do is keep your arm from doing that same thing. We call it chicken wing. So if you can control your chicken wing, you can control your shots better. So by doing so, what you want to do is keep your forearm, your bicep, this part of the arm, straight up into a 45-degree angle, just like that. See how that's level? That's parallel with your table. This is now the pendulum, and it should just go forward and back, forward and back. It shouldn't do any of this while it's moving forward and back. See how it's moving side to side? We don't want to do that. We want to control that as much as possible. By doing so, you'll shoot straighter. So what you want to do is, once you've got your stance all set up and your aim, you're there, and you're going to come down on your shot, you want to make sure that be conscious of where your shoulder is and your bicep, so your forearm is just straight down like a pendulum, and that's what it's going to be the force of forward and backwards. Okay? So you come down, boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. So controlling what your forearm and your bicep does in the middle of a stroke is very crucial. So make sure that you keep your bicep at a 45-degree angle and your forearm is forward and back, straight as can be. By a way for you to keep it more straight is by loosely holding on to your cue. As you can see, I got a loose grip. I'm not holding it like a snake or a cobra. So I don't have to control it that much. And if I had that much control, I'm going to definitely tweak my stick one way or the other. So loosening it like I'm holding the neck of a bird, I have more control, believe it or not. So therefore, we're just going to line up a shot real quick, and you'll be able to see. Make sure my camera's in line there so I can show it. Okay. Too close. Let me see if I can't move my camera back a little bit. Sorry guys. This is off the fly. Alright, so here we go. Being conscious. That should have been where you could see where I kind of did a little bit of wobble, but then when I focused, concentrated, and knew where everything was during my stroke, I was nice and steady and nice and forward. That should be a good example of how to focus and control your chicken wing or your stroke pattern with a pendulum thought process. My name is Joseph Warren. I appreciate you watching the channel, and subscribe and hit the like button. I appreciate any likes we get, and if you have questions, send them to us and we'll get to them as soon as possible. But until then, play your best game, take your time, get your stance, and shoot your heart out. All right?